of money. And the monkey doesn't know that, if he took that money, he could buy more what? Bananas, yes or no, right? And more than what they're giving them, yes or no, right? So if you offer people a job, or if you offer people a business opportunity, what do you think most people are going to take?
The job.
They're going to take job, because they don't understand the difference between profits are better than wages. Does that make sense? See, if you grew up in a household that speaks Spanish, what language are you going to speak growing up? You're going to speak some Spanish, yes or no? And we met a guy yesterday, he's a black guy, he spoke better Spanish than me. I said, what the hell? Right? So I'm assuming that he was around a bunch of people that spoke what? Spanish. See, if you grew up in a household that speaks German, what language are you going to speak growing up? German. See, if you grew up in a household that speaks job, what language are you going to speak growing up? Job. And when you hear a different language, guess what most people do? You make fun of it, you close off to it, yes or no? You go, oh, man, you better not be talking trash about me over there, dude. Right, yes or no, right?
Right.
And instead of taking the time to learn the language, because language opens up new opportunities. But most people reject what they don't understand. Right? So as I share today a business opportunity, all I'm asking today is have an open mind. I'm not trying to change your mind. All I'm asking you to do is have an open mind. Okay? Look at these people right here. Do these people look scary? Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes or no, right? Okay. Especially this dude right here. Right? That dude looks scary. I'm just going to tell you, if you got kids, like this is where you hide your kids' eyes, right? Because if you look too long at this guy for a show right here, this guy's going to give you nightmares. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about, right? When you hear a little creak in the house, Oscar, you're going to think of this guy's face, right? Because this guy looks scary. If these people came to you and said, hey, what are you guys doing Sunday at 5 o'clock, right? We got a business opportunity we want you to take a look at, right? Based on what you see, what would you have told these people?
Hell no.
You would have told hell no, right? If this guy said, hey, I'll pick you up and like, man, right? You're going to say like, hell no, right? Right? Me and Tony were driving over here. We saw a crazy man. Like, oh, dude, it's crazy up in Seattle. These people look crazy. They're taking a group picture. And this guy's not even looking at the camera. Right? And I know, like, when you do a group picture, they do it like a countdown, yes or no? They go 3, 2, 1, and you go. Like, you look at the camera, right? This guy right here, like, I don't know, dude, this is a group picture. Like, he got his hair like parted to the side so perfect. His mustache and sideburns meet up perfectly, right? Ladies, let me ask you a question, ladies. Be honest. If this guy asked you to prom, this guy right here, based on what you see, right? If this guy asked you to prom, right? What would you say, ladies, if that guy asked you to prom?
I'm gonna be washing my hair.
You're gonna be washing your hair, right? Would anybody go with this guy to prom? Most people gonna say what? Hell no, fellas. If this girl asks you to prom,
Hell.
right? What are you gonna say?
I don't like girls.
No, yeah.
The way she looking.
Well, folks, based on what you see, your eyes are killing you. See, everybody has sight, but very few people have vision. You just actually turned down the founders of Microsoft.
Yeah.
You actually just turned down a business opportunity called Microsoft. This right here, ladies, is Bill Gates.
Yeah.
One of the wealthiest people on the planet. Now that you know it's Bill Gates, and he asks you to prom, guess what? You're going to find something cute about him. Yes or no? You're going to be like, you know what, that comb over here, he got this big old bug eyes, right? Like bug eyes all of a sudden, right? He got this nice little cute earlobes. Right? If this girl asks you, what you going to say? She cute? Now that you know it's the founders of Microsoft, wouldn't you have liked one of your parents' pictures to be one of them?
Yes.
Or at least like maybe your uncle. This dude, hey dude, I'll take care of my uncle. Because guess what I know? We'd be wealthy today, yes or no? Yeah. See, so just because you have sight don't mean you have vision. Well, guess what? This is Oscar today. Right here, the Oscar speak right here. This guy's Tony right here, you know what I'm talking about? Right, this is Cassie, you know what I'm talking about? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do a picture after this meeting, Oscar, because guess what I know? I've done this 9 times. I've taken a person and I walked them to regional vice president and making a 6-figure income. And it starts like this, because that's how people look at them. What does he know about this? What do they know, right? And it turns into something special. Next slide. So folks, 15 years ago, okay, this is kind of where I was at. This was my former income. I used to work as a warehouse supervisor, okay? And I used to make $29,000 a year, okay? And you know, my brother reached out to me, and long story short, he sat me with the broker. What I want to teach today is when you walk out of here, whether you decide to get started with us or not, it's okay. But I want you to walk out of here, and I want to give you, a teaching on how to become wealthy, okay? And it is a teaching, and I'm qualified to teach because I'm wealthy, okay? Now, growing up, I thought there was only 2 ways to make money: legal and illegal. Who know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. but there's actually 4 ways that you can make money in this great country. And if you want to go further into detail with this, it's called the cash flow quadrant, okay? And that book talks about 4 ways that you make money, like I said, in this great country. The first way you make money is a traditional way, and that's to go to school and then get a good what?
Job,
right? Let me ask you a question. How's that going for you? Not good, okay, decent, it's all right. Well, I'm going to tell you something. God didn't put you on this earth to say it's all right. God put you on this earth to live abundantly. And the minute you get one of these, that's when people start saying it's all right? You could be self-employed. Please say self-employed. You could be a business owner. Please say business owner. Or you could be an investor. Please say investor. Okay. Now, I didn't graduate high school, so I'm going to need some help on this, right? How do you spell employee? P-L-O-Y-E-E. Right? Is that right? Now I know how to spell employee. I'm just joking. You guys done this all the time, right? I just want to see how smart y'all are, okay? See if you finish high school too. Now, anything with 2 E's at the end means that you don't own it. Okay? There's an employee, and then there's an employer. Who owns it? The employer owns it. There's a trustee, and then there's a trustor. There's a leasee, and then there's a leaseor. Y'all get it? So anything with 2 E's at the end means that you don't own it. Okay? Now, is it better to buy a car or rent a car?
buy.
How come?
Because you own it.
Because it's yours, yes or no, right? And you ever borrowed a car before? Have you ever rented a car before? Anybody?
Yeah.
How do you treat it?
Like trash, garbage.
Yeah, like trash, right? I mean, I'm sure you rented a Hertz car before, or an Enterprise car before, yes or no? Yes or no? You drive it across country. Hey, when you turn it back in, you don't put 91 octane, you put water if you could, yes or no? Right? You don't wax it out. You know what I'm saying? You don't wax it and do a detail on the car. You just take it back in and what? I'm done with it. Yes or no? Right? Because you know that it's not your car, it's somebody else's car. Y'all get that? Okay. Is it better to buy a home or rent a home? How come?
You own it.
Because it's yours, yes or no? So if you understand that concept, and you understand that it's better to own than rent, then why do most people rent their time?
It's hard though.
No, it's not.
Well,
Most people will rent their what? Their time for 40 years and never own nothing. And part of being wealthy is owning something. See, when you own something, can you sell it?
Yep.
If you own something, can you transfer it to the next generation?
Yeah.
Now, I know there's no In-N-Out burger here, right? But In-N-Out, or you look at Apple, the owner of Apple, or Steve Jobs, right? You know Steve Jobs is still getting paid while he's been dead? And he makes more money than all of us combined. And he's in his graveyard going like this, man, you guys don't make no money. And he's been dead for like, I don't know, like 7, 10 years, something like that. Because he knows that, and the business owner knows that when they die, their business doesn't die with them. It gets transferred to who? The next generation. And there's a great example, there's many great examples, but the one I like to use is In-N-Out Burger. where the granddaughter of In-N-Out Burger today is a billionaire today. A billionaire. And she had nothing to do, Oscar, with making the hamburgers, making the fries, nothing except being born into the right family. Because at some point her grandfather decided to what? Go into business for himself, built up his business. When he died, did his business die?
Nope.
No. When he died, it transferred to who? The kids, the two boys. The two boys took it over, started expanding. They gave it to the granddaughter. Congratulations, you are a billionaire today. See, folks, you cannot sell your job. Try it. Put it on Craigslist. Ain't nobody gonna buy it because it's not yours. So when people go, oh, I love my job, I go, you don't love your job. You do a good job, but you don't love your job. Because love is unconditional, yes or no? Yes. Right? Oh, I love what I do. I get it. You love being a police officer. We need police officers. I get it. But the rules of the job suck. And here's the deal. This is not for me for this main reason. And for some people it is. But for me, this is not good. Okay? Anybody got goals and dreams in this room? Yeah. Okay. Now, if you don't, it's okay. But you're always going to work for somebody that does. Okay? So if you don't got goals and dreams, then this might be perfect for you. But for guys like me, right, Oscar and Tony and Cassie, right, this is not good because let me tell you why. At some point, if you stay here long term, okay, you will eventually shrink down your goals and dreams to the size of your income. That is the truth. Okay, let me give you an example. Your daughter is how old?
Oh, mommy, and she's 7.
7, and your other daughter?
6.
6?
Yep.
And my man, your kids are?
9, 5, and 8.
Okay. I love that age. You want to know why I love that age? Because kids are honest. And kids will tell you at that age you are ugly. Yes or no? Yeah. Yes or no, right? Kids will tell you at 6 that you're fat. Like, no, I'm not. Right? You're walking with a 6-year-old kid's big bone. No, you're fat, dude. Right? Yes or no? They are brutally honest. Yes or no? Sometimes you go, hey, don't say that, right? Right? You're gonna get your parents in a fight, right? So kids are honest at that age. Now, if I was to interview most people at 7 years old, and I say, hey, little Johnny, how old are you? 7? Yeah. Hey, Johnny, when you get older, what kind of car you want to drive at 7? What do you think little Johnny's going to say at 7? You think little Johnny's going to say a Toyota? Do you think little Johnny's going to say a Honda Civic? You think little Johnny's going to say a Dodge? What's Johnny going to say at 7? A Batmobile, yes or no? A Ferrari, yes or no? A Lamborghini, yes or no? And if you're a good parent, let's say Johnny does say, you know what, Mom? I want to take the bus to work. Right? Let's just say Johnny said that at 7. If you're a good parent, you're going to say what? No, Johnny. You can have anything you want, yes or no? If you're a good parent, that's what you're going to say. Well, let me ask you a question, parents. At what age was it that you started giving up in life? Could it be the minute you got one of these? Because here, again, you will shrink down your goals to the size of your income. So at 7, right, they're going to say what? Lamborghini, Ferrari. Hey, when you turn older, what kind of house you want to live in? And at 7, they're going to say, I want a Scarface home, with a tiger in the back. Yes or no? Right? I want an eagle in the front. You know what I'm talking about? Right? And then at 25 years old, they live in an apartment and 20 people live with them. You know what I'm talking about? It's not because they're a bad person, because that's how their income allows them to get. And they don't have a tiger, and they got a little dog that's shaped up like a tiger. You know what I'm talking about? And they don't have an eagle. They got a little pigeon or something. They call you. So if you got big goals and dreams, then this is not good for you. Because at some point, you will shrink down your goals to the size of your income. Now, I know it's comfortable, but it ain't good for you. I know it's what you've been doing, but it doesn't mean it's going to get what you want in your life. So this is for some people, but for me, it's not for me. The other way to make money is be self-employed. Again, please say self-employed. I like this better. If they would have taught me this in school, I probably would have said, I'll start here. Because here you get paid on how good you can perform. Most doctors get paid the C word called commission. Right? Well, actually, all doctors, you want your doctor getting paid on commission. You do not want your doctor getting paid on hourly. Let me tell you why. Right? Let's say your doctor works 9 to 5. right? And about 4:45 roll around, and here you come in with a busted head, yes or no, right? And your doctor got 15 minutes left. Come on, and if we all had a job before, and be honest, those 15 minutes that you're there, you're not going hard. You know what I'm talking about? You're not going, oh man, we got 15 minutes left, let me do as much as possible. No, you're trying to do at least as possible. Yes or no? Right? You're on Facebook, you're on all your Instagram, you know what I'm talking about? You go to the restroom 3 or 4 times, you're like, I gotta get the hell out of here. Well, if your doctor was based on how you work a job, then guess what? We'd all be freaking dead. But your doctor is paid on performance. You want your lawyer paid on performance. Come on, don't let me start on that one. I know so many people that have gone to jail where they had to do a plea bargain because they didn't have no money to pay their lawyer, so they had to hire a public defender, which is an employee. So guess what they're saying? Just take the plea, dude. Just admit you're guilty. And I was, I didn't kill him, I know. But you ain't got no money either. Just admit that you killed him, dude, so we can I could go home and you could go to jail, right? So, yes or no, right? Am I telling the truth? That's the truth. We're laughing about that, but that is the truth. Okay? If you're a real estate agent, you get paid to see with commission. So I like that. People are scared of commission. That's because you're lazy. Well, Art, I got a job where I don't got to do nothing and I still get paid. What are you, a mannequin? You proud about that? God gave you all this talent, you ain't even using them here? But here, you're self-employed. Now, the good thing with self-employed, you can make a lot of money, but the bad news with being self-employed is, if you get sick, your paycheck gets sick. If you go on vacation, your paycheck is going with you. Yes or no? If you go on vacation, you get sick, your paycheck gets sick. And by the way, people that are self-employed, it's a fact, it's not an opinion. People that are self-employed have the highest divorce rate. Because they're always out chasing what? Money. So the kids don't see their dad, the wife doesn't see the husband, right? And the kids go, Mom, is that dad? And Mom goes, no, that's the mailman. Well, we see the mailman more than we see the dad. I know, that's the dad. Right? But the point of this is this. If you have a job where you're self-employed, this is the most important thing. The money you make is called cash. You say cash. That means you have to be there to make money. When I was working in a warehouse making $29,000 a year, I clocked in, and what word did I make? Cash. When I clocked out, did I still make this? No. If I'm a barber and I'm cutting hair, what word do I make? Cash. When my client walks out the door, do I still make this word? No. If I'm a real estate agent and I sell a house, what word do I make? Cash. But that's it. So you can never become wealthy. And here's the definition of wealth. Rich is different than wealth, okay? Rich is, you can be rich in time and have no money, yes or no? And that sucks. And you can be rich in money and have no time, and that sucks too, yes or no? Wealth is when you control your time and you control your money is when you're wealthy. Here, you can't control your time or your money. Try it on Monday. So, boss, I went to a meeting yesterday. I was so inspired. I got to talk to you. I want you to give me $100,000 raise. And your boss will say, you better raise up out of here, right? Ain't nobody get $100,000 raise because you don't control your money. Hey, boss, I'm not working Monday through Friday no more. Yes, you are, because you don't control your time either. All right, I feel you on this. That's why I don't have a job. I'm self-employed. Well, guess what? I got some bad news for you, too. Your clients own you. I have a barber, and I love him because he makes me look good. And every time I call my barber, guess what I expect? Him to be there. And if he's not there, then guess what? I'm going to go somewhere else. So he lost money. So I'll call him, and I go, hey, listen, man. You know, I got this wedding I'm going to on Sunday. And he goes, all right, man, today's my day off. And I go, I know it's your day off, but guess what? I need my haircut for this wedding. So he has a choice, yes or no? What's my day off with my kids? I know it's your day off with your kids, but guess what? I need my haircut. It's my day off. I don't go to work. I work tomorrow, so I need my haircut today. He got a choice to make, yes or no? And if he needs to make money to pay his light bill or cell phone bill, then guess where he's going to be at? So I'm going to say jump. He's going to say what? How high? Now, if he says, I'm not jumping, no problem. I'll go find another barber then. Are you listening? I'll go find another real estate agent. I need you to show this house. I need you to walk through this house. I need you to be there all day, every day, because I'm trying to sell my house. So I own you. Because you gotta make what? Cash. Let me ask you a question. If you have a job where you're self-employed, how do you double your income? Work more, exactly. So that's less time with your family. Does that make sense? That's like if you went to the dentist and the dentist pulled the wrong tooth, would you go back?
No.
No, but guess what most people do? They have money problems. Guess what their alternative is? I need to go get a second what?
Job.
Well, the first one didn't work. Why the hell would you get a second one? And if the second one didn't work, why the hell would you get a third one? They go, because I'm a hustler. No, you hustling backwards. No, man, you're doing it the wrong way. A business owner and investor are not interested so much in cash. They're interested in the other word, which is cash flow. Please say cash flow. Cash flow. Doesn't that just sound sexy? The flow of cash? Cash flow, that means you make money and you sleep in. Picture that, Cassie, right? You sleeping with Tony. And, you know, I heard Tony's a loud snorer, right? So you sleeping, ching ching, what the heck, what was that? We got paid. Let's go back to sleep, right? And you go back to sleep, ching ching, what the hell? Another 1,000? Ching, I can't even sleep. You said no, right? I said, no problem now. Because most people are up that night because of lack of money, which keeps them up at night, yes or no? Or picture you're in Kmart, let's just say, or Target. I don't know if Kmart's still around, right? But you're in Target, let's just say, right? And you're walking through the aisles with your kids. And your kids gonna do what kids do, and that's for everything in the store, yes or no? Yeah. Right? And you're thinking, Mom, can I have this? And you're going, no, not right now. Mom, can I have this? You don't know right now. Ching, ching. Oh, it was $2,000. Okay, buy 2 of them. One will be your brother. Right? So you're shopping and you're making what? Money. How about this? You love making and you making money? Anyway, that's a different thing. Okay? I'm just saying. That's something like teaching. Oh my God. That's enough, right? Okay. The point is, you can do what you want to do, when you want to do it, with whom you want to do it with, and still make what? Money. So if I was talking to a room of 7-year-olds, and I asked a room of 7-year-olds, because they're honest, if you had your choice of making money when you get older, would you rather make cash or would you rather make cash flow? Guess what the 7-year-olds are all gonna say? I'd rather make cash flow. So I could be at Disney and make money? Yeah. I could be playing video games and make money? Yeah, I wanna make cash flow. Well, cash flow comes from business, cash flow becomes from an investor. See, folks, most people in this world make active income. And if they're not active, they don't make no money. They got to clock in, so they're active, yes or no? If you sell a house, you're active, yes or no? Right, which means you're going to make money. You're going to trade your time for a commission. You're going to trade your time for a salary. You're going to trade your time for an hourly wage. That's active income. But how the wealthy people get wealthy is they make passive income. And by the way, look these terms up. It's not just me giving you info. You should look this up. These are real terms. Active income, passive/residual income, and equity income. This is how the wealthy get wealthy. So folks, if you had a choice, because we all have choices, which makes America so great, yes or no? You have a choice to stay here or to move on this side. To stay here where it's comfortable or move on this side. That's up to you. I'm just showing you what? You got options today. You got choices today, yes or no? Right? See, so here, business, now you look at, for example, McDonald's. There's McDonald's here, right? Yeah. Okay. A person that buys McDonald's, do you think they buy McDonald's because their passion is to sell hamburgers? No. Do you think they buy McDonald's because their passion is to sell chicken nuggets or chicken nuggets? Right? And that, Oscar, remember when they said, man, the chicken nuggets now are all white meat? Yeah. I was like, what the hell was in it before? You know what I'm saying? I thought it was all about white meat my whole life. Right? When they changed it up, I mean, those things are hard, yes or no? Like, you could kill somebody with a chicken nugget. I heard gangsters doing drive-by with chicken nuggets. Like, you just said, give me a 20 piece. You know what I'm talking about? They eating the evidence after, right? But a person that buys McDonald's doesn't buy McDonald's and spend $1.5 million to buy McDonald's because they want to sell French fries. They buy McDonald's because McDonald's will give them two things. And those two things is what 100% of people want. More time and more money. 100% of people want more time, yes or no? More money. Why do people take 3-day weekends?
More time.
Because they want more time. But they run out of money, so they gotta go back to work Monday. So 100% of people want more time and more what? Money. So if you bought a McDonald's, then that's what you buy. And it's costly. It's gonna cost you $1.5 million to buy your freedom back. I'll say it again. It's gonna cost you $1.5 million to buy your freedom back. Did anybody ever work at McDonald's before? If you have, be proud. Raise your hand. No, well, I know a bunch of people that worked at McDonald's before, and I'll use this example, Oscar. I asked a person, hey, you worked at McDonald's? They go, yeah. How long have you worked there? I worked there 1 year. So in 1 year, did you see the owner making the French fries? And guess what their answer was? No. Did you see the owner making the burgers? Guess what they said? No. No. Did you see the owner clean the restrooms? Guess what they said? No. Did you see the owner dress up as Ronald McDonald? Guess what they said? No. Grimace, guess what they said? No. The hamburger, guess what they said? When in that year that you were there, 365 days a year, how many times did you actually see the owner? And they say, never. So where's the owner at? Whatever they want to be. Are y'all listening? That's freedom, and what? The average owner makes about $180,000 a year. See, folks, so if you're looking at Primerica today, right, and you're going, life insurance, that's not me. Then you miss this whole presentation. Investments, no, that's not for me. Oh, I can't do that. Because that's like the owner is saying, of McDonald's going, oh yeah, French fries, yeah, that's not for me. No, freedom and money, that's for me. And I'm willing to pay $1.5 million to buy one. Are y'all listening? Yeah. So McDonald's has a great system. I'm 41 years old. I know I look like I'm 21, but I'm actually 41 years old. And in my 41 years on this earth, I've never seen a McDonald's go out of business. Have you? I've never seen one say, hey, we gotta shut our stores down because we can't pay the rent here. I've never seen that happen. They open a new store every 16 hours in the world. The average McDonald's is 3 minutes from a person's home. So think of where you live, and 3 minutes, there's 5 McDonald's. Maybe even 2 of them, yes or no? Right? And wherever you go, the fries taste the same, the burger tastes the same, yes or no? Because they have a great system. Okay? They sell more chicken than KFC. They sell more eggs than Denny's. And that's all Denny's sells is eggs. Yes or no? That's all KFC sells is chicken. Right? And McDonald's wants to sell chicken nuggets, right? And chicken strips, right? And they sell more chicken, right? You know, McDonald's sells more toys than Toys R Us when Toys R Us was in business. Y'all know that? Starbucks sells more music than, what was it, huh? No, not iTunes. iTunes kills them now. But when I forget those music stores.
That's why.
Yeah, all those music stores, McDonald's was killing them. And they were just selling Tower Records, right? They were killing them because they had distribution. So when you look at Primerica, folks, we've been in business 42 years, okay? We're not in business 42 days, not in business 42 weeks. We've been in business 42 years. So if we were not a good company, don't you think they would have shut us down already? Yes, you're not in business 42 hours before they shut you down. So either the FBI is hell of a slow, the CIA is hell of a slow, or we are what? A legit business. We're on the New York Stock Exchange, right? We're on Forbes Top 50 Trustworthy Financial Company. I don't know who that is.
She's telling us we are with.
Oh, okay. Tell her to hold on. We're almost done, okay? So my point is, you don't get all over the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico just by luck. You get in all those 50 states, Canada, Puerto Rico, because you have a great system. So I'm gonna share our system with you. You can start with us in business part-time. Please say part-time. Part-time. This is not a second job for you. This is not you being self-employed. You starting part-time in business where you now have a shot to make passive and equity income, and you could also make active income too. But you can't make passive and equity income at your job. You can't make passive and equity income being self-employed. You can't. But you can do it here, being part-time in business. And that should excite you. Let me tell you why that should excite you. Because business allows you to have unlimited income potential. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. Unlimited income potential. So if your income is unlimited, how's your lifestyle? Unlimited. Is that not a great way to live your one life? See, most people pretend like that. Most people act like they got another life around the corner. Most people, oh man, you're living life right now. This ain't dress rehearsal either. You can't come back. Does that make sense? We're living it right this second. So why not live it abundantly? See, when you have unlimited income, you don't have to go to the restaurant and read the menu from right to left. Who knows what I'm talking about? You gotta look at price first, yes or no, before you order what you want. That sucks. But when you get a job, guess what? That's how you're gonna live. Because your income is limited, so is your what? Lifestyle. So now when you go to a restaurant, Oscar, I remember when I first started dating my girl, right? I had one of these, right? And I first started dating her, right? I want to impress her like most guys do, right? So I'm like, girl, let's go out to dinner, right? And I'm like, get whatever you want, right? But in the back of my mind, I'm going like, you better not be a gold digger. You know what I'm talking about? You better not get like the filet mignon. I'm gonna find out right now about you, right? And she orders, I'm going like, oh damn, like how much money do I got, right? And totally, I barely made it out, dude. I go, what a terrible way to live. See, folks, you didn't pick the car you want, you just picked the color you want. You didn't pick the car you wanted, you just picked the what? The color. You didn't pick the house you live in, your boss picked it up for you. Because your boss controls your what? Your pay, yes or no?
You're right.
See here, part-time, unlimited income potential, unlimited lifestyle potential. Our system is designed for you to start with us part-time, and in a week, worst case scenario, a month, become what we call district leader. A district leader holds a 50% contract with the company. One of our products, Oscar talked about it, he did a great job, is life insurance. The average life insurance sale, okay, California, I don't know, Seattle, we'll find that out, is $83 a month for $250,000 in coverage. You guys with me? Yeah. Okay. $83 a month, $250,000 in coverage. The client's gonna pay $83 a month for 12 months because there's 12 months in a year. So that means they're gonna pay $1,000 for their insurance policy. Primerica agrees to pay out the first year premium to the sales force, which is us. So, Lauren, right? Lauren just got licensed. Laura just got licensed. She's working on her promotion this month, right? Laura now, when she helps this client, Primerica is gonna pay her 50% of $1,000. How much does she make? She makes $500 in an hour, 2 hours worth of work. Is that good part-time income? Yeah. That's great part-time income. I don't care how you slice that. Most doctors I know don't bill $500 per hour. Most lawyers I know don't bill $500 per hour. So this is great part-time income, but the best part about this, Lauren, is you say, I make money. Here you earn money. That's why it's a big E, because you have to earn it. Here you can make money anytime you want. See, I used to hate, Oscar, going into Best Buy, right, and going to the back and looking at the TVs and going like this. Wow, how much is that? $10,000 for a TV? Man, what the hell, is the guy jumped out of the screen or what? Like, what the hell? Like $10,000 for a TV? And I'm here and I'm going like, how do I get that TV home? Right? First I'm like, do I steal it? Well, that's a big ass TV. Like, I steal that TV, right? Then my other options are what? Can I lay away this thing? Or can I get some credit here? Yes or no? Or, like I said earlier, do you have something smaller? Like an iPad? Because I'm really broke, yes or no? You got to shrink down your goals to the size of your income, yes or no? But which TV did I want? I wanted the big one. Well, Lauren, guess what? You here now. You could walk into any place, anytime, anywhere, and maybe right now, You can't get it. But now that you're licensed in Primerica, you could do like Arnold Schwarzenegger and say, what? How much is that TV? $10,000. I'll be back. Yes or no? And go help a bunch of families and bring cash. And go, let me take that TV home. Because if you don't like that, then you have to ask your boss. Hey, boss, don't hit me, okay? Don't hit me, I know. Christmas is coming up. You think I can get some overtime hours, please? Don't fire me. You clock in to work tomorrow, Lauren, and you walk in with a different attitude now. You walk in like this. Your boss, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Yes or no? No, right? You walk in with a different attitude now, like what? What? I was late, what you gonna do? What? Yes or no, right? Because you're in control of your money now. Y'all feeling me? Does that make sense? Yes. So here, we're gonna teach you how to do this 4 times in a month. That's 1 time a week. Y'all ain't killing yourself. Right? And there's no quotas here. There's no, there's no door knocking. You don't gotta change your voice. Hey, how you doing? A van ain't gonna pull up right now and say, come on guys, hop in the van, let's go get them. That's not our deal. I'm not knocking that. But if they told me, Art, that's what you're gonna be doing here, I wouldn't be here. We're gonna teach you how to do this 4 times in a month because you're part-time. If you did that 4 times in a month, how much did you make? $2,000. You made $2,000 part-time. You know what happens when you do something long enough? Do you get worse or do you get better?
Better.
You get better. Oscar started with me part-time, became a district leader, started doing this in a month, and then he started doing it in a day. So how much did he make that day? $2,000. So the problem that Tony, I already talked to Tony about this, the problem that Tony's gonna have, and he's already kind of experiencing it right now, the problem that you're gonna have, right, the problem that he had, the problem I had, is this. You're gonna make more money with me than you've ever made in your life. And I'm not just saying that to say that, because it's the truth. The problem you're gonna have is like I had. My first month license, I made $7,800. I used to make, I don't know, about $1,800 here at my job, right? So I'm going 7,800, 1,800. Which one's more? 7,800. Well, it took me 2 weeks, Cassie, to make $7,800. And it took me all month to make $1,800. So guess what I did? No, I didn't quit. I fired my boss. Because we got to get that right. I didn't quit. I fired my boss. And I go, boss, I got some bad news for you. Gotta let you go. He said, Art, you're doing that well in Primerica? I go, yeah, I'm making Primerica do that well for me. So what's going on? So I gotta let you go, man. You're letting me go? Yeah, I gotta fire you. Well, Art, that's not the proper way to leave a corporation. The proper way to leave a corporation is you gotta leave what? 2 weeks. A 2-week notice. I go, you know what's funny about that? It's so amazing you brought that up. Because when you laid off my friend, you didn't give him 2 weeks, you gave him a day. So here's your day. I gotta go. Have a good day. Yes or no, right? And I walked out and I fired my boss. 6 months later, my wife fired her boss, and we've been free ever since. This is part-time. For those that want to own something long-term at the end of the day, we call that regional vice president. This is not for someone that wants to own and transfer to the next generation or sell it, and Primerica will pay you 10 to 15 times your annual income. So if I sold my business right now, back to Primerica, they pay me $5 million to almost $9 million right now. I could have never sold my job at where I work. You get that? So this process here takes 18 to 24 months. You start with us part-time, become a district leader, kind of get your feet wet in business, and if you decide, hey, I want to own something at the end of the day, we call that a regional vice president. Minimum income as a regional vice president is $120,000. Could that be more? Please say yes. Yes. Could that be less? Please say yes. Yes. But the average is $120,000. Now, the hardest thing for me was to believe I could make this 15 years ago. Okay, because this is where I come from. The hardest thing for me 15 years ago was to believe that I could really make this. The easiest thing for me today is to believe I'll make $1 million. That's the easiest thing for me today because I believe. You know, get that? Next slide. So I want to share with you just a couple things. Well, obviously, when you make $500,000, you know, you have options. Okay? And when I started here, I used to drive a purple Ford Ranger. Yeah, I was driving Barney. Okay? And my wife drives a silver Honda Accord. Okay? So today, I drive a Lamborghini, and I bought this Hummer truck with my 2 cars. And then my wife said, well, what's up with my new car? I don't want to drive the silver car no more. So next one. Let go in. So I bought her a brand new Range Rover, paid cash for that. Next one. And then my daughter goes, Dad, what's up with mine? So I had to buy my daughter a new Mercedes Benz, right? And these are actually real ribs right here. I'm just kidding. Right? But this thing's bad right here. This thing is so cool. This thing has a freaking Bluetooth in it. Most people, some people in your cars don't have a Bluetooth. You said I can say that, you know, right? You really need to do something different, right? Okay, next slide. Bought a new home. I actually just sold this home. Made $250,000 on it, or actually $280,000 on this deal, right? And I just closed on my new home. Next one. I got 2 homes in Cabo. Next one. Right. So as we now making, you know, 50 grand a month. Okay. My bills are not 50 grand a month. I take my income, and now I become the what? The investor. I have my money working for me now. See, because one day you're going to get tired, yes or no? One day your health might not be as good as it once was. And because you make active income, you're not going to be active no more, so your money's going to stop. See, one thing my parents never taught me, they told me a lot of stuff, but one thing they never taught me, they said, son, you need to work hard for your money. But one thing they never taught me was what? Son, you need to have money working harder for you than you do for it. Does that make sense? So today, I don't pay for my Lamborghini. My money does. Y'all get it? I don't take, from my 50, 60 grand a month, I don't take it to pay my Lamborghini. I take that 50, 60 grand a month, and I invest it, and my investments pay for my life. Y'all get that? I learned that here. So, we're expanding in this great city, this great state, and I'm really excited to be coming up here and working with some of these great people that I've met already. And the next time I come up here, we're going to have 100 people in this room. Okay? And yeah. But like I said earlier, you know, they say, Oscar, you're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your decisions. That's deep, right? They say you're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your decisions. Because there's a decision that you have to make today. Just like the founders of Microsoft had to make that decision, yes or no? By the way, those are the founders. But how many people do you think they talked to get those founders? A bunch of people. Because guess what people said? Man, that's stupid. That ain't gonna work. They're not Microsoft. There ain't nothing Microsoft about nothing. That's what people said. Microsoft, what? Personal computers, ain't nothing gonna have that. Now raise your hand if you got a cell phone. Kids too. Yeah. Yes or no? Right? You're born, you're yourself a kid, right? That is a personal computer, yes or no? Yes. That is a personal computer. Most people don't even talk on the phone no more, Oscar. It's all about what? You can get online, it's a personal computer. Well, they had what? They had vision, and 11, 12 people said what? I want to be a part of it. So folks, in order to work in the financial industry in closing, okay, it's going to run, and this is just in the industry collectively, not in primarily, just in the industry. It's going to run about $1,300 to get all your licenses and $100 for your background check, okay? This is in the financial services industry, okay? Now, what I love about Primerica, they say, Art, you're the broker. You're in charge of expansion. You decide who you want to come work with you in Seattle. If you feel they're a good fit, then talk to them. If you feel they're not a good fit, then that's fine too. But Art, if you feel they're a good fit, then Primerica will actually pay for all their licenses that they need. Primerica will pay for your insurance license, They'll pay for the schooling, they'll pay for your investment license, which is a whole nother great license we need to talk about today. It's a lot of money in that license. They'll pay for all that stuff. But the thing they're not gonna pay for is your background check. You have to invest $100 in your background check. And I say the word invest because it's different than spending. Most people spend money this weekend, yes or no? And you didn't get anything back, yes or no? But when you invest, the idea of an investment is what? To get a return on your what? On your investment, yes or no, right? See, so what happens is when you start trading with us, okay? As you start trading with us, Primerica is now gonna pay you to get your trading done. Who's ever seen The Wolf of Wall Street or Pursuit of Happiness? Okay. Both in the financial industry, but totally two different movies, yes or no? One's happy, the other one's crazy, yes or no? That's just two different movies, man. But they both start the same. They both have to pay for their licenses, and they both have to do a thing called internship. You know what internship means? You go work for what? For free. That's in the financial industry. Primerica says what? You invest in your background, you start training with us, and as you start training with us, Primerica is gonna pay you to get your training. This is where you get Primerica a round of applause, by the way, because that's a big deal, okay? And not only are we gonna pay for your training, but we're also gonna give you the licenses that you need to make money. Now, in order for us to invest that type of income, we look for two things. And I'm gonna finish with this, okay? We look for two things. You can turn the lights on. You can turn the lights on. I wanna see your face. We look for two things. Number one, you gotta love helping people, okay? Our company was founded with 85 school teachers, not 85 salespeople, not 85 bankers, not 85 Wall Street people. 85 school teachers is how Primerica got started back in 1977. Because guess what school teachers love doing? Teaching and helping people, yes or no? I think teaching is one of the most underpaid professions there is. I really believe that. Because some of the kids that are left with these teachers, like, well, how do you put up with this kid? Yes or no, right? Right, so teaching is very important, right? So that's how our company was founded. And so till this day, we're looking for people that love helping people. Now, if you just about the money, like, oh, I don't care about helping people, I just want to make money, this wouldn't be good for you. I'm just being honest with you. You gotta love helping people first, getting paid second. Okay, that's number one. Number two, in order for anything to work, you gotta be in a position where you're uncomfortable. See, when people tell me, Art, I'm cool, I'm straight dog, I'm alright, I'm doing good. Who are you comparing that to, by the way? You compare it to your circle of friends, yes or no? But if you compare it to me, I'll go broke on that. Yes or no? Right? So when a person says, I'm good, I'm comfortable, I get scared for that person. Because they're telling me indirectly, Art, that is the best version of myself I'm gonna become. So when they go, I'm doing good, oh wow. At $40,000 a year? Why would you let $40,000 a year stop you from making $40,000 a month? And why would you let $40,000 a month stop you from making $40,000 a week? And why would you let $40,000 a week stop you from making $40,000 a day? But at some point you get what? Comfortable. Does that make sense? So when a person says that, I feel bad for them because that's the plateau, that's the best version of themselves. Their parents see them become, their kids see them become. For all my parents that are here, one thing I love about me going after this, right, is my daughter gets to see dad go after it. So guess what? I can now coach her. I can now coach my son and go, what? Boy, get up, do it again. Right? I get to now say that. Now sometimes our kids don't get to say nothing because we're going to smack them. Right? But our kids want to say, Dad, you want me to get up, but I don't see you get up. You want me to take another swing, Mama? But I haven't seen you swing in a long time. You want me to go after it? You stop going after it, Mom. That's what they really want to say. So when a person says, Art, I'm comfortable, I go, wow. I kind of feel bad for that person. Because guess what? What's that company? Blockbuster should have been Netflix. But Blockbuster got what? Comfortable. And Netflix was still what? Innovating themselves. See, one thing I love about Ice Cube, that guy never gets comfortable. Ice Cube started as a gangster rapper, yes or no? Now that dude is doing Sesame Street. So if Ice Cube could reinvent himself, guess what? So can we, yes or no? But he's a person that says what? I'm uncomfortable. See, MySpace should be Facebook right now. But MySpace got what? Comfortable. Now Facebook, guess what? There ain't no space no more because Facebook owns it. Are y'all listening? So what can you have become if you say, well, I'm uncomfortable and I'm willing to change? So when you say I'm uncomfortable, a better version of yourself is about to appear. See, folks, let me ask you a question before we wrap up. Anybody ever worked at a restaurant before? Yeah? Who's worked there? You worked there? Okay, what kind of restaurant?
Wendy's.
Wendy's, okay, all right, Wendy's, okay. Anybody work at a steakhouse before? Yeah, my man, what's your name again?
Hugo.
Hugo. So Hugo, you worked at a steakhouse before, right? Okay, cool, so watch this. Obviously I eat steak, okay, I'm a steak and potatoes guy, right? So Hugo, let's say me and my wife go to that restaurant, right? What's the first thing you're trained to do when we sit down?
Make sure what kind of water you need about restaurant.
Okay, so you're gonna ask me for my drinks, y'all with me? Okay, and I'm gonna order my drink. And then after you bring my drinks, what are you gonna ask me?
Are you ready to order?
I'm ready to order, okay? And am I excited about going to that restaurant? Please say yes, because I have a choice to go to any restaurant, but I walked into that one because they got steak.
Okay.
So I'm excited about what I'm about to eat in my mouth, okay? Now he's gonna ask me, sir, what do you want to eat? And I'm gonna say steak. And he's gonna ask me, sir, what kind of side orders you want? I'm gonna say mashed potato. And then he's gonna say, would you like another side? I'm gonna say a baked potato. And then he's gonna say, would you like another side? I'm gonna say French fry. That's how I roll, okay? With a Diet Coke, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Right? Now my wife is gonna say something different. He's gonna take her order, and she's gonna say, I'll take a salad. And would you like a side or something? She's gonna say carrots. Would you like a side or something? She's gonna say broccoli. That's how she rolls, okay? Now, we put our order in, yes or no? Are we excited about what we're gonna eat? Please say yes. Or else we wouldn't have ordered it. Now, what if Hugo comes out and brings me fish, and he brings my wife a chicken? We're gonna look at each other and go, did you order that? No, you salad, right? Broccoli and carrots and shit, right? Steak and bacon. This is wrong. Right? So we have two choices at this point, yes or no? Yeah. The first choice is to call Hugo and go, Hugo, this is not what we ordered, so we're going to send this back. Or, what are we going to do? We're going to eat it. And as we eat something that we didn't order, how's our facial expression now? And guess what you're going to say? It's not that bad. That's what you're going to say. It's not that bad, but it's not what you ordered. So let me ask y'all a question. Do you have what you ordered in life? Or are you just settling right now? And saying, it's not that bad. Living paycheck to paycheck ain't that bad. Starting my car with a screwdriver ain't that bad. Taking a bus to work ain't that bad. Not seeing my husband ain't that bad. Not seeing my wife, that's not that bad. Not seeing my kids, it could be worse. When all you gotta do today is make a what? A decision. See, the thing that scared me the most, Oscar, is when I go to heaven, right? And God, let's just say, if you do that, right? God has my book there. Says, all right, come here, man. Right, I want to go over your book, man. Yeah, you did some good stuff, man. All right, okay, go ahead, go to the gates. And as I go to the gates, he goes, Art, come back here real quick, man. Do you want to see what your life would have really looked like if you would have took more chances? Because I had this whole other book for you, bro. That if you would have took more chances, this would have been your whole other life. But because you were scared and you didn't take chances, then this is your book today. That always haunts me, Oscar. That's why I'm here today. I go, oh, you guys are in Seattle? Let's go up there. You guys are moving, let's make things happen? Let's go up there. So folks, we today are looking for 7 people. Okay? Happens to be God's favorite number. 7 people.
The library is closed, guys.
I'm done. Give me 1 minute. I'm done right now.
Closed for 5 minutes.
Okay. We're looking for 7 people tonight. Okay? And my guarantee is, yeah, right? Come here, you need to come back, right? My guarantee is I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna teach you how to do this business. And when I say me, I mean me. You're gonna get to know me, you're gonna get my phone number, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna come out here, whatever question you got, I'm gonna help you. And I don't think that there's too many times in your life when you have a person that makes just under $600,000 that's willing to teach you and give you guidance and coaching to help you become successful. Doesn't really happen too often, okay? So if I can show you and teach you how to do this business part-time to start, you keep your job, you keep doing what you're doing, but you come up with us on a part-time basis by raising hands. Who's those 7 people tonight? Can someone help me with this also? Keep your hands up, okay? Because opportunities are never missed. They're just taken by somebody else. Folks, I want to thank you so much. The library is now closed. This is our first meeting today. I appreciate you. We'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.
For anybody that wants to still hang out, I think we're going to Mama Sortini's afterwards. Just
He's trying to get there.
Can I have 2 people help me with these sharing tables?
I have to redo all this stuff.
You hit the screen.
Okay, I'll get it all filled out. Just get it so we can start hanging. I mean, I didn't have all the time I was working, he didn't see what he was.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I was out there. I was trying because it and I was kind of throwing it out there. When I said, what I was saying, so I was like, oh shit, he's not gonna. Yeah, so I just did. So at least now he met me. I wanted, you said that whatever you wanted to do.
I wanted you to talk to
Yeah, and I thought you said already that he was okay with that.
Yeah, but I said he just wanted to speak to you, right?
Right. I think he got his fan, so he would let you know if he likes me or not. I hate being on this stuff.
Don't worry, if you never see it, it ain't gonna hurt you.
Huh? The chair's got to be 2-2.
You got me all talking about my business.
What were you talking about?
It's got to be,
Oh my
so look,
God.
so 3 tables.
Anyway, listen to you. It's Tone's phone.
Yeah, but I'm straight up talking to him about being specific about all the business.
Let's delete it. Let's delete it.
4 chairs. 4 chairs.